You are watching Christ's Commission Fellowship, changing lives for eternity.
This afternoon, I'm going to talk about the most important event that's going to happen very soon. You don't know when, but this is what's going to happen. The disciples asked Jesus in Matthew chapter 24. If you don't mind, let's read that together. The disciples came to him privately. Notice the word privately. So from chapter 24 to 25, it's a private gathering of disciples. They asked Jesus, tell us, when will these things happen? What will be the sign of your coming and of the end of the age? So they asked Jesus, when is the end of the world? When are you coming again? Jesus gave them, chapter 24 and 25, the importance of being prepared. He gave them signs. Today, I'm going to discuss just a few signs to let you know we're living in end times. For example, the Bible says you'll be hearing of wars, rumors of wars. See that you are not frightened, for these things must take place. But that is not yet the end. Everybody, please read. Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. In various places, there will be famines and earthquakes. You notice something? We all want peace. You have the United Nations, but there's no peace. At any given time, today, last week, previous week, in the last decade, every day, you have conflicts going on all over the world. Some are major, some are minor. You have over 20 conflicts ongoing at the same time. You know all of this from Syria, Afghanistan, Venezuela, etc. And then Jesus predicted there's going to be famine. Now, this is amazing. With all the advancement of science and technology and agriculture, people are dying of starvation. That's what the Bible says. There'll be famine. With all the advance in medicine, science, you still have plagues, diseases, Ebola virus, AIDS, cancer, etc. More people are afflicted with cancer today than there ever was. Jesus is saying, these are signs, especially earthquakes. People don't realize we have thousands of earthquakes in this decade, almost every month, thousands of them. But the major ones, from Richter scale of 6 up, you will notice the frequency. In the 20th century, in the 21st century, you will notice there's a jump. The Philippines is expecting, Metro Manila, we're expecting the big one. We don't know when. San Francisco is expecting a big one. They don't know when. But you have heard of earthquakes recently. Jesus is trying to wake us up. He's trying to wake you up, saying, you know what? Be ready. And my favorite biblical prophecy is Israel. That's why we bring people to Israel, Jerusalem, every year. Because the Bible says, in the end times, Israel will become a nation again. Remember, for 2,000 years, you don't have a country called Israel. Israel was dispersed. But Jesus said, before he comes again, the people will be reunited in the homeland, state of Israel. And this is what happened. 1948, the United Nations decided to create a state for Israel again. 1967, Israel took over the entire Jerusalem. We have the 1973 war. And then in 1980, Jerusalem is now mentioned as the capital of Israel. But the most amazing thing happened 2018, when President Donald Trump transferred the embassy of the United States from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Why? Jesus is coming soon. Tell your neighbor, he's coming soon. Jesus is coming soon. Everybody, be ready. Say that with me. Be ready. Matthew 24:42. Be alert. You do not know which day your Lord is coming. If anybody will tell you Jesus is coming next month, next year, don't believe that person. Because the Bible says no one knows. But it is near. And the Bible tells us, be ready. Again, be ready. It's all over. Be ready, be ready. So turn to your neighbor, tell your neighbor, be ready. Please be ready. You know why? It's a command. Be ready is not a suggestion. It's a command. Be ready.